What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we're continuing this series of ranking Pokemon era sets S to F tier. We are, of course, on to Sun and Moon now. Before we get in the video real quick, just wanted to say in my thank you video I mentioned that my PC collection video should be the next one after my Surging Sparks video. I'm just, if you can't really tell, still trying to get my room set up, and I feel like it would make sense to have everything set up and in order before I show off stuff, just because, like, I don't know, it would feel weird to show you guys it and then, like, it be completely different, like, by the next video. So once everything is fully set up, then I'm going to release that video. This is kind of just a placeholder for now, since I still wasn't ready for that, but nonetheless, still excited to do this again. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, as always, weird video and camera setup for these videos, just because, you know, the free website I use has ads all over it, so I try to, like, zoom in so that you guys don't have to see the ads. We'll just go in order like we always do. So first off, we of course have Sun and Moon base, which I feel like for a base set, this one's actually pretty decent, you know? It's got the Umbreon, it's got the Espeon, it's got Lily. I definitely opened some of this set because I had both the Espeon and Umbreon regular GXs. I also had the Lunala Rainbow Rare from it, so I wouldn't say it's an F tier set, but it's nothing like special, so I'll just put it in a D. It's kind of just how base sets go for each generation usually. Next we got Guardians Rising. Again, nothing like super over exciting, you know. The Sylveon is cool. I love the way Alolan Ninetales looks, so really cool that they're in this set. The How trainer card with Alolan Raichu, I do really like that card just because Alolan Raichu is like one of my favorite Pokemon, just because of the fact that he like uses his tail to ride around. I think that's so sick. I really wish he had more cards, but again, nothing's like super crazy in this set. I would say it's better than base set though, so I'll put it at top of D tier. And then we got Burning Shadows, of course, you know. This set is just like not for me whatsoever. It has, first off, horrible pull rates, and the main chase is a Charizard. If you guys have seen the previous episodes, not a fan of Charizard whatsoever. Like yeah, he's a cool character, but I just see him as, you know, a regular one. I'm not one of the like super fan favorites of him. I just feel he's extremely overhyped. However, though, it is cool that they have the secret rare Fairy Energy in this set, because I believe that's the only one like ever, because it just wasn't a type for super long. So, and this set also had Marshadow cards. I'm a huge fan of Marshadow, but outside of that, like, I'm looking through it, there's really not many cards that excite me. So like, Marshadow is the only reason that it's keeping it out of F tier. I'm just gonna put it at the bottom of D tier, and that says a lot, putting it below a base set. These are also subject to change because this is like the first era where I'm not like insanely well versed in them. I have opened a decent bit from some of the sets, more of the later sets, but I might towards the end of the video start changing this up. We'll see. Okay, next we got Shining Legends, which is basically modern era version as Paldean Fates. They always have a Shining set every era. It's just like standard. This is a really cool set. The Mewtwo card, of course, is like such a infamous card now. Everybody goes crazy over it. You've got the way they did Shinings in this set was honestly really cool. I think they look quite a bit better than how they do them nowadays. And there's a really cool Rainbow Raichu in this set. Like, this is a pretty good set overall. It's got Marshadow again, so for me, it's definitely more up there. It's not like the cream of the crop or anything, but it's a, like, it would definitely be a set I'd want to open, so I'll put that into B tier. Next we got Crimson Invasion, which actually, fun fact, is the only booster box that I opened from this era. And yeah, this set is really disappointing. I can't even be biased on the fact that I opened a decent amount of this, because like the big chase in this set is a $40 Rainbow Gyarados. Like, there is just, like, absolutely nothing in this set that's, like, cool whatsoever, in my opinion. Some of the normal cards are the coolest ones in this set, in my opinion, like the Alolan Raichu and the really funny looking pissed off Wigglytuff, but this is, like, definitely got to be my F tier set for this era for sure. We'll see if that changes though. Okay, next we got Ultra Prism, which there is some heavy hitter trainers in here, like the Lily, the Cynthia, the Luzamine. The Luzamine is a really sick card to me. And contrary to popular opinion, I'm a huge fan of full art trainers. I think some of them are really, really sick. So it was cool that this was like a really like heavy full art trainer set with a bunch of cool artwork styles. You also got these really cool Lunala and Solgallo gold cards in this set. And then this was also the start of the Prism cards set, which I absolutely love the Prism cards. I think they're so cool and unique, and I'm actually in the process of trying to get every single one. I think I'm only like 2 away, but so yeah, adding that aspect on, this set is definitely up there for me in terms of Sun and Moon sets. I'm going to, for now, put it into A. We'll see how that goes though, because there is some really good sets coming up, so we'll see if that sticks around. Next we got Forbidden Light, and for me, outside of the Rainbow Rare Lucario and the continuation of the Prism Star cards, there's not a whole lot going for me in this set. It's nor underwhelming nor exciting, so I think C tier, as it's freed up right now, is a perfect place to slot that in. Next we got Celestial Storm, another like not super overly whelming set, but I do like Rayquaza. I think he's a cool Pokemon. He's not like super up there for me, but I do like him. A bunch of really great trainer cards in this set as well, and obviously still continuation of Prism Star cards, but it's not like cream of the crop, like super up there for me. I would say it is ahead of Forbidden Light in C tier. I think this would be like a top C tier for me. Actually, you know what? I'm swapping those just because of the fact that if I was opening something, I would rather be chasing Lucario than Rayquaza, so gonna swap those. Next we have Dragon Majesty, and once again has a really cool gold card in it with Necrozma, but like literally outside of that, there is like not really much exciting about this set. There's a cool Reshiram, but that's like literally about it. There's not much for this set that excites me in any way possible, so it's definitely going to be lower down for me. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly. I think it's going to land somewhere in the D tier. Just trying to see how I size it up against other sets. I'm going to put it above base set, but below Guardians Rising. Next we got Lost Thunder, which has some really cool rainbow rares in this, along with full art trainer cards, and I'm also a huge fan of Shuckle, and this is probably the coolest card he's ever gotten, so definitely gives me a leg up on being biased for this set. Yeah, but once again, it's not like an extremely over-exciting set, so for that, I'll put it... I'm trying to think. I feel like I would rather open this set than Forbidden Light because there would be more cards I would be chasing than just the Lucario, so I'll put it at top of C tier. Moving into what I would call one of the best eras of sets ever, starting with Team Up. This was the start of the Team Up cards, the very lucrative, popular cards nowadays. These are just so cool, this concept of tag team cards. Really hoping they bring this back in the future, and I mean, this set is just amazing. It's definitely not, in my opinion, the best of the tag team sets though, so for that I'm going to slot it into A and then put Ultra Prism down below Shining Legends. I like that more. Next we got Detective Pikachu. I don't really necessarily count this as a set because it's just like a super small subset, but it's on this list, so I'll just throw it in. There is, however, a Ditto card in this set. I also thought this was an actual, like, good movie, so it's definitely not the worst in my opinion. Obviously, there's just, like, not a whole lot to it, so it's kind of hard to, like, compare it to other sets, but I'll just put it, like, top of D tier. Next, we've got Unbroken Bonds, which has one of my favorite artworks literally ever, with the alt art Marshadow and Machamp GX. It is that sunset. It is such sunset or sunrise. I don't know which one it is, but that is just such a beautiful card to me. We also got the Full Art Reds Challenge in this, and Green's Exploration. Bunch of other cool tag teams in this. The Sylveon and Gardevoir, the Greninja and Zoroark. Like, it's a very top tier set. Lucario and Melmetal. Those are like the Marshadow and Machamp and the Lucario and Melmetal tag team ups are like two of my favorites. So for them to both be in the same set together is just beautiful to me. This is like definitely my top of A tier. Okay, next we got Unified Minds. I put this very similarly to Unbroken Bonds. It also has two of my favorite tag teams in it, the Raichu, Alolan Raichu, and the Slowpoke Psyduck. Plus that alt art Sableye and Tyranitar is just so cool looking. And then you also have the Umbreon and Darkrai, which is really cool. I would say this is pretty closely tied with Unbroken Bonds, but I would put it right below it just because I like the tag teams of that set more. So yeah, just slotting it right there. But it definitely makes the cut for like minimum top 3 sets for this era, in my opinion. And then next we got Hidden Fates, which this is actually the Paldean Fates version of this era. I forgot, the Shining Legends was just like, they had a couple Shining cards in it, and it was just like a cool, different thing that they hadn't done before. This one is more like Paldean Fates, where there is a crap ton of shiny cards in this set, which they did a lot of cool ones in this one, I can't lie, and a lot of fan favorites. The Charizard, Umbreon, Espeon, Mewtwo, Sylveon, Greninja, Reshiram, like, they knew what they were doing with this set. There is such a good array of cards from this set, and even though it's not actually technically from this set, there also is the Stained Glass Birds promo that came with the ETB, so that I'm also factoring that in as well. I would slot this right behind Unified Minds. And I feel like there should only be 3 in A tier, so I'm gonna bump Team Up down to the top of B tier. And then following suit with last video, we've got my S tier as the final set of the expansion. Seems to be kind of a theme. They just know what they're doing in their last set each era. It seems like we've got, okay, there's so much in this set. First off, the Reshiram and Zekrom with N in front of them, like, that is a beautiful card. The Solgaleo and Lunala card as well, especially the rainbow one. I think the rainbow one is much better for this card in my opinion. The Blastoise and Piplup, another one of my absolute favorite artworks of all time. And then yeah, the Reshiram and Zekrom in rainbow version as well. And then you've also got red and blue for a trainer card. You've got the Naganadel and Guzzlord card, which nobody would ever want like either of those Pokemon, but they made such a cool artwork for it. You got the Full Art Ends Resolve, Full Art Vileplume GX. That one in a rainbow card is like one of my favorites ever as well. You've got the baby tag teams. Like, this is such an insane set, and this was also one of the sets that I actually opened up the most because it was the end of Sun and Moon. They were still readily available, you know, when I was getting back into collecting, which was like early Sword and Shield, so I ripped a very decent amount of this set. This one is insane. This set is going to appreciate so well just because of how stacked the cards are in it. As y'all know, this is slotting into my S tier, and I don't feel like I need to change anything. I like how that list looks, so yeah, there is my Sun and Moon S to F tier list. Thanks for watching, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. Next time in this installment will be X and Y, of course. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like and let me know like what differences you would make from my tier lists. I know, at least from what I've seen, people have very different opinions from me for a majority of these, so I'm always curious to see how others view them. And yeah, if you are new to the channel, enjoyed this video, make sure to sub if you want to start seeing my other videos, and especially if you want to see the future videos of this series. And that's all for me for this episode. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you for the next one. X and Y. Peace.